Well, many of us spent this past weekend cutting down or taking our Christmas tree out of storage. And New Day's Christmas tree, in fact, the entire set, will be out for you to see tomorrow. But first, New Day producer Susie Wiley had to stop by Lucky Home in Issaquah for some tree decorating inspiration.
You can't walk in and not want to sing "Oh Christmas Tree" when you're here at Lucky Home. This is magical. And of course, trees are the most iconic part of the holiday, I think. And Lucky Home is just full of beautiful trees.
We have lots of trees, that's for sure.
We're in front of the glam tree right now. And I will say, you're going to talk to us about decorating a tree because I find it a little intimidating.
It can be for some, but really it can be also a lot of fun.
Okay.
We started this one with flock tree. It's not fully flocked, a little more lightly flocked, so you still see a little green coming through. And this happens to be a 9-foot tree, by the way, if you're wondering about size and what you're doing for size. And we just think it's a great backdrop. This one also has some pine cones on it, so it just gives it a nice backdrop. And with our glitz and glam tree that we're doing, really the first thing we start with is our bulbs. And to do that, if you have things you're working with at home, maybe take pictures of some of the looks so that you can have it when you go in the store if you're trying to update it and get some new looks, or if you're starting all over fresh and you're ready for the whole new thing. What we do is we do an inspiration basket.
I like this idea.
And this tree obviously is all done in silvers and golds and whites and even the little bit of bronze. So that's what we do, and so all different kinds of shapes.
You walk around the store and take the things that inspire you?
Exactly.
Okay.
And don't worry about matching. Just go with a kind of a color theme because you want that diversity in looks, and like this one is a little bit more geometric.
Right.
Probably a little more contemporary. This one's a little more, you know, on that glam side, but how beautiful all the different ones are.
You can see the gold coming through on that one.
Here's one that's a little more bronze, but it still brings in the silver on it. And you also notice they're different sizes and different shapes. This is one of my favorites. Look at that little onion ball.
I love this shape right here. So then when it comes time to put them on the tree, how do you go about layering them?
I usually don't start in the middle. It's either at the bottom or the top. And what you want to do with your ornaments is layer them with inside your tree and out. You don't want that tree that's got its ornaments all laying on the surface, because then you don't get the dimension. So you want to do some further in. You can see here some are further out, some are further in.
You have some way tucked in here.
Exactly.
And the sizes you've changed up, the bigger ones here, but right next to some of the smaller ones.
And if you have a good mix of ornaments, you maybe want to pick, you know, 6 or 8 of each ornament, and then place one ornament, go to the next one, and just kind of fill in.
So after ornaments, you say come garlands and then also florals.
Yes, here's the garland we chose. We chose to do that deep bronze. I don't know if you see it's a little laurel leaf and a deep bronze.
Oh, okay. And that
kind of richens the whole tree, especially against that white.
Okay, so garland goes on, and then the florals.
And then florals. We also like to do some florals. Here's a couple examples. Here's a really bright gold one that's fun. We've had this one on the tree before.
You have several different kinds.
And once again, these ones are a little more glitzy, glammy because of our theme here. Here's one done in velvet.
Oh, beautiful. This is what you were talking about, layering in different textures.
Exactly.
Okay. And then you say the last thing to do are your picks.
Picks are what you kind of fluff your tree with.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so this is a pick?
This is a pick. So this is one that we chose that's got a little bit of that bronze in to kind of to pull out what we did with the garlands and do some bronze. This one's a little more glam, but a little rustic because it's got the pine cones in there as well.
Beautiful.
It's got
and you see the crystals too with the pine cones?
The crystals, a little bit of sequins. And then this is also one of my favorites.
Oh,
pick. And we do this in all sorts of colors.
I like this because there's movement.
Yes.
Now, if glam isn't your thing, if you're here at Lucky Home, it doesn't matter because you have trees in all different styles,
right?
You've got traditional, the red and the green.
Yes, you can do a traditional tree. If you've got lots of red ornaments, red and green ornaments, you can always add silver gold to it to make it a little more glam, or just stick with a fun tree, maybe add the white to it, silver, white, red. And
if you want something more sophisticated, there's black ornaments that you can use, and you've added the green, and
we did a little more of a contemporary tree, some geometric ornaments with it, and we went after the black and then that rich green to go with with it, and some white.
And you were telling me that sage green, and you've got a whole tree of that, is very popular this year.
Yeah, kind of your mixed blues and greens, but we've seen a lot of dark greens, and they've really moved into the sages, and that's a beautiful tree as well.
And then if you're looking for it, you have a beautiful woodland tree that you also need to see with the owls and
we always in the Northwest love the woodlands. Of course, we do some animals on it, just a little more rustic feel.
Love it.
A lot of natural things.
Holiday magic, it's here. Thank you, Denise.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm so excited. Come down and decorate your tree.
Both Lucky Home and its sister gift store, Lucky You, are brimming with holiday decorating ideas, and you can find the stores in Issaquah's Gilman Village. And like I mentioned, the holidays will be here on New Day tomorrow as our set gets a big makeover. And right after the show today, the elves will arrive and decorate from all the decor from Lucky Home. And New Day producer Susie is actually one of those elves. And you have a preview. What can we expect?
Yeah, so we actually chose to do glitz and glam this year. So that's what we're going to see on our set. Yeah, you can see lots of golds, and what I love is the more modern is mixing the silvers and the golds.
Yes.
Which at first you're kind of like, I don't want to mix, but really when you see it all together, you realize you do want to mix. And all the textures and the patterns. I mean, this is one of the
this is right up my alley.
Yeah, do you love that?
I love glitz and glam, so I feel like this is so cute. And I can't wait. You always do such an incredible job, so I can't wait to see the set tomorrow.
I think you're really gonna like it. There'll be some woodland creatures here, ready to greet Santa. I love a woodland creature. And then just sparkle, even some of that kind of brass they talked about, some bells. We'll have a tree. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Susie.